What's happening, YouTube? Still in a really good mood, but got a fair amount of angst, is a good word. And every time I get excited about all my stuff, the real world has to creep in, right? I get to thinking about the condition of the planet, the reason why I'm getting ready to do what I'm getting ready to do. It's just science fiction movie. I got done talking to Dave Dog just a few minutes ago, and I was telling him about all my nonsense, all my crazy ideas, why I'm moving where I'm moving. At first, he thought I was nuts for sure. I could tell, but the more I talked, it quickly sunk in what it was I was doing and why, and it was all about it. And so far, everybody I've talked to, it's been the same thing. Once I get to a chance to explain and go over everything, it quickly makes a lot of sense. You're going to get tested in life. You're going to get it handed to you one way or another, sooner or later. Everybody does. Life experience, whether it was a shitty family, an illness of yours or a family member's. I mean, there's a million ways that you're going to have to face adversity. Let me see. One way or another, right? And so you're going to get tested. Your character's going to get tested. For me, I grew up in foster homes. Landed in the first one, and I was about 4 or 5 years old, 5, I think. Mom had a nervous breakdown, crashed the car, and boom, we were in. But through that process, it shapes you, builds your character, or it breaks you. Some kids were broken and got worse and worse, for sure. It's not much different than being tested by your boss at work or a family member, or a customer at your job. A million different reasons. Mine, let that bowl go. I know you ain't hungry. Sorry. A million different ways you're going to get tested. Your character's going to get tested, right? And sometimes it's their character that's being tested and it's your patience that's being tested. Maybe you didn't do nothing wrong, but just be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and somebody's in your face, right? And you just, right? The whole time you just want to fucking sock them, but you just, anything you say, buddy, you got to pass that test. Too much to lose, trust me. I spent a lot of time in a lot of different foster homes, adapting to a lot of different personalities. And I had to do this at a very early age. And so I got tested very early. Which was both good and bad, obviously. It hardened me. It gave me tools to survive. But it also made me callous and very leery and very distrusting of humans. Sorry, I don't mean to sound so melodramatic, but it's true. Those are accurate depictions of who I am and why. At least, scratches the surface. But Everything that's going on right now, people are going to have to make a decision where you're going and why. Or are you just staying put and waiting to see what comes, right? It's pretty much all your options. Sit around on your ass, wait and see what comes. Pick up and move, start fresh somewhere else for whatever reason, whatever your circumstances are, lose your job, lose your house, whatever. There's a lot of people going through some really fucked up shit right now, you know. Government don't seem to be fucking holding up their end of the deal very well. A lot of hungry people, physically hungry people. Doesn't make any sense. With all the wealth in this country, they're really fucking this up good, right? Whoever's running the shit show, point a finger wherever the fuck you want. I'm done picking on people. You know, you can pick on whoever you want. Bottom line is, wheels are falling off. At least that's what it feels like. I haven't turned on the tube today. I'm afraid to see what I might see. You know, are we slipping a little further into chaos, or are things starting to cool the fuck out a little bit? You know, once again, your character is going to get tested. You're going to be put in a situation where you're going to have to make a decision. Fight, flight, or freeze. Big or small. One extreme to another. You just never know. What's up, Kimba? You going to come up? No? Okay. Just being stuck up. I can hear her little feet. Sorry. I love my little dog. Drives me crazy and keeps me sane at the same time. So anyway, yeah, you're going to be tested. We're all going to be tested. You know? And if you haven't been through some suffering, you're going to go through some hard fucking times. You know? Now's a good time to find your purpose in life. Reinvent yourself. This is the time. This is the perfect fucking time. Eventually the Fed's going to have to break loose with something with the purse strings, and companies are going to have to reinvent. A lot of companies are going to close for good, and a bunch of new ones are going to spring up. You know? People aren't just going to lay down, but the problem is there's going to be a fucking lull in the action. And how deep is that trough, and how long does it stay down before it starts to come back up, before things start to pick themselves up, before the coffee shop and the donut shop and the tattoo shop all start to reopen? Or did they pick up and split LA, Frisco, and move somewhere, Phoenix, Austin? Who knows, right? People are getting out of the big city in droves. I keep saying it. It's true. See ya. You know, I baby stepped to here, but fuck, where I go from here, folks, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. A real country life. Quiet. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody's in everybody's business. And you know what's good about that? It's accountability for one's actions. I'm down with that. Be in my business. Hold me accountable to be a good person, right? That's what a community is supposed to do, is be there for each other. And when somebody stumbles, bumbles, you pick them up, you help them up, you give them a fucking hand. And if they're a leech or a pariah or a cancer on the community, well, then you got to excise it, right? You just got to cut it out one way or the other. You know, it just depends on the offense, right? Anyway, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be positive during a very dark time. Been a loner most of my life. And there's a reason for it, and it has to do with my childhood. Now I understand all that. My sadness and my anger and my trust and my disappointment and blah, 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 wah, 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 right? Sure. Those days are gone, right? Learning lesson. I'm not going to sit there and cry in my soup about that shit, but I don't forget, right? I'm not going to get caught short. I'm not going to make them same fucking mistakes. That's why I'm getting the fuck out of the city. That's why I'm going to have a rural, quiet life. A life in the countryside. In a little town of 3,000. And I looked it up, by the way. Basically, where I'm going to live is the same physical size. I shit you not. It's the same physical size as Frisco, give or take a little bit. The only difference is Frisco's got 900,000 and where I'm going's got 3,000. You do the math. I'm happy with 3,000. Thank you very much. All right, maybe a little more. But fuck. Really? What do you think my lifestyle is going to be like? And I'm looking forward to it. Hobbies, quiet, right? Like I said, plenty to do. Inside out, snow, sun, whatever. I'll be filled with things to do and I'll be smiling the whole time. I'll enjoy my retirement. I will. Had a tough life, but I'll make up for it. And that's what I'm saying. Now's the time to reinvent. It's perfect time for it. If you think about it, you know, when things get full steam ahead and you get caught up in the rat race and it's keeping up with the Joneses, you're not going to be thinking about a new hustle, a new place to live, to reinvent yourself. I don't know. I say it all the time. I'm not your fucking daddy. Just a little friendly advice from somebody with too much time on his hands and too much caffeine. What can I say? And I don't feel like watching the damn TV. Strange times. All right. I'm lost in my thoughts. I'm going to let you go. Just shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Have a beautiful day. Much love and respect as always. Do me a favor once again. If you're so inclined, share these videos with a friend and leave a comment down below. Peace.